me looking for?
Holy shit, that was
I
loud.
can see it in your eyes.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to episode 58 of the Rune, our Dungeons and Dragons and League of Legends crossover campaign. So, hope you're all ready for a very exciting session. But first, just a quick few things. I would like to remind you guys that all of these beautiful people, they have their own social media, their own places where they're active and stream and do things. If you scroll down below, you can find their links. So that is probably a useful thing for you guys to do. Also, remind you guys that we have a YouTube channel where you can find previous episodes of Rune, and we have recaps that you guys can join. Aside from that, right now there is another rework currently being worked on, which is Thorbjorn's art rework, which will probably come close to next session. Yes, so next session we'll probably have it ready to show to you guys. Another thing is, these beautiful people, or at least some of them, you might see them soon again. Where? In one-shots that we're going to have hopefully next month. These one-shots are not going to be on the Rune universe, they're going to be on the same universe of the other two one-shots we've already done, which is based on my own world that I am creating. So, other than that, I believe that we are done. So, let us roll out the intro.
Let us slash outro.
And get ready for episode 58 of Rune. All right. So, guys, volumes on once together.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Nothing happened.
Already done.
Let us return
Let us.
to the world of Rune with a
Damage.
quick little recap of last episode. So, last episode told the tale of how our heroes battled Vogue, the Mind Piercer. A difficult fight, but one that they would ultimately win. It began with a confident Vogue, using his abilities as well as the Shadow Realm around him to hold back the BDC's onslaught, and especially stop Thorbjorn from getting close. In order to avoid Vogue's sight and not be a target for his spells, both Sade and Eclipse stood back and kept striking from afar, with the rogue hiding behind a statue and coming out at different angles, and the sorcerer just taking a bit of cover. The two of them managed to break these dark, fabricated crystals that seemed to be protecting Vogue, while Brighto attempted to get his attention as much as he could. Darkness protected the masked man, but not even that was enough, and as soon as Torbjorn managed to come out of the paralysis caused by Vog's dark magic, he struck the final blow. Or so he thought. As the Shojin monk attempted to cleave the evil man in half, he transformed into something else. His mask began fusing with his skull and tentacles grew out of his face. His body lost all flesh and his legs became a whirlwind of dark smoke that gave birth to his spine and a now bony upper body, also fused with parts of the armor he wore, with giant tattered wings spreading out from behind his back. A new enemy now stood in front of the BDC. Empowered by the battlefield, Vog fired beams of dark lightning towards the group, paralyzing, damaging, and incapacitating them, while he also established telepathic links with certain members of the group, especially those already affected by all of his tricks. A similar strategy was employed by the BDC, and Torbjorn once again took the lead and once again kept getting paralyzed. Brito was seriously injured during part of the fight, but managed to get himself back up, as Sade and Eclipse kept firing at him, weakening him slowly. After being hit one too many times, Vog grew tired and charged ahead at Torbjorn, delivering deadly blows, attacking him while he was unconscious, and readying himself to finally kill him. Seeing her friend's unconscious body under that giant amalgamation of darkness and tentacles, Sade vanished out of her position, reappearing behind Vog and amidst this tempest of shadow that surrounded him. Moving under him and quickly flipping over a tentacle strike as it swept the ground, she shoves a potion down Torbjorn's throat, saving him from certain death and allowing the monk one last round of blows. Getting up from another unpleasant experience, Torbjorn struck at the enemy with all his might, just before he once again fell unconscious and was now being held by Vog, who was ready to kill him for good. With Leandri's torment on his face and blood tears flowing from that damned porcelain mask, Brito stepped forth, and recognizing how weak the foul creature was, he opened a portal to the celestial dimension, pulling out a shooting star so bright it would burn away his enemy, delivering the final blow. Now, with a changed Torbjorn, influenced by the fight and the very battlefield they stood in, with spoils and loot from the battle, and with Doomral, the shadow dragon, on the loose, the BDC moved forward once more, hoping to make the best decision and save Ionia from this new threat. So, you had just exited the final place of battle, where you had faced Vog, and you were at the room just before the pit where you jumped in to meet him. A room full of statues. 4 statues. BDC. The day is yours. What do you wish to do?
Day or night?
You don't really know. You've been in there. It's no sense of day or night since you're underground. What do you do?
We leave?
Yeah, let's go out.
Yeah.
All right. So you head out of this main building is what you want to do. So
Before we go, is there any change on the statue that we shook hands?
roll a perception check for me, please.
$22.
Nice.
All right. As you exit out and you take a look at the statues, the statue with the crown is glowing red slightly only. There's only a slight, very, very, almost unnoticeable red glow on it. You look at the statue on the top right from when you come in. The masked man, the mask is glowing with the same slight red glow. On the one holding the dagger is glowing with the same red glow. And on the other one, the whip, the stone whip, is glowing with the same red glow.
Hey Brido, can you check if any of this is magical, or do you understand what's happening? Why has this only happened after we defeated Vogue, or does it have something to do with Doomroll?
Probably has something to do with Doomral. It looks like the same shade of Torbjorn's spear, right?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
As well as Shadow Shot's red glow.
Oh, yeah,
When-
and the dagger,
Mhm.
right?
Do we all notice this? Because
If he points it out, yes.
Yeah, I do. I have pointed out.
maybe it's just related with items, you know.
Yeah,
We look
Brido,
at
didn't you
dead
take?
bodies.
Yeah, didn't you take his mask?
Yeah, I have the mask and I have the book.
Do you want to try like putting the mask on the?
I don't feel like we should activate anything. It would probably, if it would do something, it would activate something. I don't think we should mess with what's happening here.
Should we at least destroy one of the statues?
No, I don't think destruction is the key stuff here.
Oh, you don't?
It's
Yeah.
not like
That's new.
it's more of like, okay, we won't mess with.
Can you
this,
try
but
to contact Shen now, please?
He's tapped out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he needs to rest.
I can do it, but
Okay.
let's go out first, just so we are
The
safe.
more time we give him, the best.
All right, so you are exiting the statue room right now.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
There were no inscriptions, right? We checked
No, there
before.
were, you had checked before, yeah. So moving outside, you come up to the same sort of throne room you had been in. You see the bandages of the mummies that you had killed.
Mummies!
Is my face still with
The rot, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Nasty.
Torbjorn's face on his I said, was it right or left that I said? I believe it was right.
It's
Right.
left.
Right.
Left. One of the sides is all sort of grayed out,
Can
and
remember.
it has no hair, and it's just completely gray and pale skin, almost as if the muscle had lost all of its power and color. You exit out this throne room, and as you open up the gates, this time without standing on each other and doing weird things, you just open them. As you're exiting out into the underground, this underground village, the second part of the underground village that you had witnessed here, and you look back at the giant dark stone building that is very sort of rectangular, the engravings that you had seen of a dragon, the dragon part specifically, is now glowing with the same red hue, and the eye of the dragon is flaring red, signaling that Doomral is out in the world.
Like super tall, or could I reach it?
The building is giant, you would not be able to.
Okay.
It's probably like
Fabian, throw me.
30-40 feet above of you, just the engraving part. So you exit out the building. Where are you heading now?
We're heading towards the exit, I guess.
Yeah, towards outside.
So where you came from,
So-
where you arrived?
Yeah.
All right. You continue walking forward and traverse the central plaza that connects the three big buildings of this underground village where you had previously been. You step into the small hut that you now see from outside of ebonwood, this like dark twisted wood that curves out, very similar to the wood on Sade's bow. You open up the doors that had like, they were torn apart from one of Brito's mist guiding bolts. And you open up the door and you're in the room where you had killed that woven-like creature with multiple arms. There is no door.
What
just the
is
walls.
in that room? Because we just passed in the dark very fast.
There's nothing. It's sort of just an arrival space. There's just the floor, the walls that are made of white cloth slightly, combined with the ebon wood that cover you from seeing the outside. But other than that, there's really nothing here. Then there's just the wall where the gate that you guys passed was once there, but it's no longer there. There doesn't seem to be any opening.
The room is lighted now?
No, it is completely dark, but you have
Yeah.
dark vision, and I assume that you have light
Yeah.
spells. You have light spells on.
Yeah, I'm using the light spell on the stuff.
Yes, sir. So, what do you guys do?
Yeah. I don't know.
There
With
wasn't
that
any other
shadow.
password.
Nothing comes to my mind right now.
Should we look at the books and see if there's any kind of incantation to help understand how to get through this?
What books? The ones that we got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The one that I got, it doesn't have anything about this. Because the book told me, right?
Yes. As you
Yep.
read the book adjusts to explain what it does
Yep,
to
yep.
you, and it then adjusts all of the language in there to your language so that you might understand it.
Okay.
So
yeah,
you
the-
know that
Okay, then.
your book has nothing that informs you of this.
What else?
What
did
about
we,
mine?
Did we got though?
What did the book say?
The book you got, Eclipse, you would probably need some time to figure out, to sit down and study it a little bit, because it is it has parts of languages that you don't of a language that you don't understand, which is ancient Ionian, and you'd probably need Sate to help you with that. It does have since Torbjorn can't read, and it also has a bunch of magical runes and sort of runic circles inside of the book that are similar to some that you have studied. However, since they are mixed in with this ancient language, you need some time to figure out what they exactly do and what story the book tells. So you need to spend probably a time equivalent to a short or long rest during your watch to be able to figure out what the book has.
Okay.
You asked what the book does. This
Yeah.
one just enhances some capabilities. So in particular, just leaves you more charismatic, I guess.
No.
So you said we're in a room just full of walls, right?
Yeah, there's just walls. They're like wooden walls with a cloth over them, and then there's a wall in front, which is the wall where you guys came from. The wall that is directly in front of you is stone. It is black stone and not wood.
Can I just touch it to see if we can go through? Like,
All right.
if it's like
You touch the
an illusion
wall.
or something?
It is cold to the touch, but other than that, and it's pretty rough. A pretty rough texture.
Yeah, guys, I have no clue how we're gonna pass through this big
We
rock.
pass by lying, right?
A what?
Yeah, we went through
passed
this
by
wall
line.
because we lied. Yeah.
Can you
What
tell
was
the
the lie
truth?
you told?
Yeah,
Bridal?
what was the lie? It's right.
Good.
I don't remember. It was something about Thorbjorn, I think.
Can you tell the truth? See if we get out.
Thorbjorn looks cooler.
I'm having trouble trying to find out if you're telling the truth or.
No, I'm telling the truth.
All right. Nothing happens.
I swear it was the truth.
Hmm.
Can you lie then?
Sure. Sade is great. I know, I'm joking.
I check out my daggers.
I don't know.
Start planning them.
Karma is nice. No, it's a lie, right? So
What the fuck are you doing,
I have
boy?
never seen someone
karma
struggle.
sucks. Fuck you, dude. I'm
Alright,
struggling.
roll a deception check for me, please.
Oh, okay. Fucking hell. 6.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I don't know. I think it does nothing. Or did I feel? And I didn't feel anything, right?
Didn't feel anything. Just didn't work. Apparently, lying to the walls, no effect.
You
I
sure?
don't know, dude.
Can I look out for any
why?
hidden thing, device
No,
and stuff?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
I want to look
was-
for any scripting or something.
I wanna
Perception
look-
on Brighto. And you, Torbjorn?
Woman!
I
That's
want to
terrible
look
roll.
for dragon trails. 'cause
Dragon
they're-
Trails.
Yeah.
Hey,
how
fuck
did-
me!
Roll survival for me, Torbjorn. So we
did-
get different rolls here.
Dragon Tail.
How did Doom Roll leave? the
Yeah.
cave?
I got a 10.
Natural.
Natural.
We're rolling.
Torbjorn is
great,
dead.
guys.
Can I
Alright.
go to the?
So
Can I
as
go
you
to the-
wait, as you guys are searching for things, Sade, touching around the wall, you find no hidden secrets, and even on the floors, there doesn't seem to be anything. You're pretty sure you were thorough with it. Looking for engravings, there is 0 scriptures on this place, Brighto. It is just a simple building and a wall. As for you, Torbjorn, looking for how the dragon came out of here, you see no vestige of a giant, probably 30 feet dragon destroying anything. There's just nothing here. This place, in fact, to you seems like a waste of time.
Guys,
I
I think
mean-
the way to get out of this place is to find out how the 30-foot dragon left.
Yeah. What or got teleported? But like,
He went
Yeah.
up, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he
What you
went
guys
up.
saw
We
was
also.
the dragon went up and then vanished.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not to our.
We also.
We went
up.
down. He went up. Oh yeah, but we went down and then up.
You
Yeah.
jumped and then you got shot up, but he just flew up and then vanished suddenly.
So we don't know.
Wait. There was no other path besides this one.
No other path. Well, there's the paths to the other buildings, but other than that, there seemed to be nothing else. Yeah.
We can always.
Just-
But is that creature the creature that we found that was hungry? Is it? Can we still reach it, or it was on the other side of the wall?
No, it's on
in
this
the
side.
library.
It's on
Yeah.
this side. It's on
You
the
can
tower
ask
to the
them.
left.
We can go ask how to leave,
I'm
or we
just
can go,
remembering like.
or we
I'm-
can
I'm-
go back to the statues. I feel like there's something there that we're missing.
I'm not the best liar though. Maybe we should try that again
We'll
Can I go to
behave
the
when we
wall?
leave
with
here.
Eclipse. Maybe.
That's my line.
Yeah,
You're
I want
talking
to
to
go
the-
to the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of you are gonna do this. All right. So Eclipse and Sade. So let's do Eclipse
Alright.
first, and then we'll do Sade. Go ahead, Eclipse.
I want to go to the wall, put my hand, and whisper, "I hate Torbjorn." And,
All right. So
You
that's the
love
truth.
him?
and hopefully, no, that's a lie.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
how is that a-
roll a deception check then. If you consider that a lie, please roll a deception check for me.
Great.
All right.
It's done.
As you connect to the wall, you feel the cold texture of stone, and you whisper to it. Nothing happens.
Fuck.
Okay, we good. We leave.
Damn it.
We leave.
Yeah.
Maybe we try
Just to
to
make it
jump
clear,
down again.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
When I jumped,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking on outside.
Mm-hmm.
We were.
and it made me come to here. So yeah,
Yes, it made you come
just
there.
taking. Sure.
No, we didn't
Just
go.
taking
We
that possibility out.
yeah, we
Mm.
didn't come. We didn't come here. We went to the statues.
Yeah, I
place.
know, I know,
Yeah.
I know. But I was just
It
making
got
sure
you
that.
out of the
oh.
pit you jumped into.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I was thinking on probably we just had the wrong thinking
No.
or the wrong mindset jumping.
Guys, so I can try to teleport Brido and me outside, and he can open the door again for Satan and Torbjorn with Dimension Door.
That's a way.
Dimension door. That's what?
I would like to clarify one thing here for you, Eclipse. That is a 600 feet teleport.
Yeah.
If you just so happen to teleport inside rock, you are going to be stuck there forever.
And we are not
How
sure
thick
where
is the wall?
You have no idea because you got teleported from one place to another.
Yeah, it was a teleport that brings us.
It's not on
Oh,
the
it
other
wasn't-
side, boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
not
thought
just
it-
a door.
I thought we
It's
just
a
came
teleport.
No, didn't we came? Oh
No.
no,
It's
Yeah,
a
was a
teleport.
door. Yeah, it was a door.
It
You're not
opened the-
exactly sure.
Yeah.
You're not exactly sure where the
That's a
direction
bad idea.
to use Dimension Door. It might work, but you're not sure if it would be up,
Mhm.
forward, to the right, to the left, and if you miss, you might be stuck in rock forever.
Can
Or
we,
until someone finds it.
can we just try
I
to
mean,
jump
this-
again in the pit and like ask to be at the entrance of this cave or something?
I did that
Yeah, I think we.
when
just
I went
teleport
up.
you.
I
Fuck
wanted.
it, we're talking to the librarian.
I think you can still
Use
go.
the bait.
I think we can still go investigate the statues. To be honest,
Oh,
statues-
Sure, I don't
the
think there's
statues-
much there.
the statues have something we still didn't figure it out.
Okay, let's go to statues then.
You guys are going to the statues?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So, fast forward, you walk back. You are at the room with the 4 statues. Statue to the right, hooded figure holding a dagger and extending out the hand. Statue to the left, this is close to you guys. Statue to the left, you have the stone whip, I believe,
Yep.
with the runic circle on the under the hand with the runic circle under it. And then to the top left, the statue with the crown, standing very regal with long hair, a long-haired figure. And then to the top right, the statue with the mask, very similar to the one that you now hold from defeating Vogue. They have just a slight glow on them right now.
Brido, can you try putting the mask that we got from Vogue on that statue? To see if
Here we go.
does
Yeah, sure.
any sort kind of reaction.
Where are you putting it?
I'll try to. Can I reach the
The
head?
face? Yeah,
the
you
statue?
could. You could, yeah.
I'll try it. I don't know.
Alright.
I'll do it. I'm gonna be paying attention to the glow if it gets brighter
Okay.
or something.
You hold the mask up to the statue.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. It
Does it
just
stick
clinks
there?
against the stone. No. If you drop it, it falls down a bit. You pick it back up. It just clinks against the
Does
stone.
anyone want to jump?
Yes, please, I'm dying.
Did we shook hands with the statue last time? Didn't
Yeah.
You did. You did.
And nothing
order.
happened, right?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Did okay? We
All
got
of you
a
did.
dagger.
No.
We got a dagger.
Mm-mm-mm.
got a book.
No.
We got a cloak, right?
we? Yeah, we
Yes.
got the dagger, we got
And
the
the
book, we
dagger.
got the cloak, and we got the mask. All 4 items are presented on the
No,
statues.
the dagger
You
you
also
did
no,
not
you
get
got a
here.
choker. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the cloak only.
You've got a cloak. You got a collar. You've got
You got
a
the book
a
and the
book,
mask.
and you've got a mask.
Each one belonging to different statues.
I don't know. DM, one thing.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll message you because I'm not sure if I can.
Mhm.
Mm.
These
I
birds.
try to shake the statue's hand.
Which one? The one that belonged to you?
Yeah.
All right. When you shake the hand of that statue, the glow, which would be the one with the crown, the glow vanishes from the crown as you finally shake the statue, and removing the hand, you feel better. As the glow sort of shifts from the head and goes into the hand and passes on to you.
Can I see his face?
How do I feel better? Like, do I feel?
You felt that after shaking the hand, there was something that made you feel uncomfortable. You didn't want to talk to anybody almost, and you just didn't feel quite you. But now you feel better after that.
Okay. I think we should all show our respective statues.
Sure.
Not very comfortable with something weird.
I think I was the last
Again.
one. I think I was the. No, the dagger is Sade.
Dagger Sade, yeah.
Yep.
The whip.
Fine,
whip.
if I kill everyone, it
The
was
whip,
your
I
choice.
think it was. I think it was Eclipse.
Eclipse, yeah. And I was
The Rune.
Right.
Well,
So you guys shake the hands. Is that it?
Yep.
No.
As you shake the hands, the same effect occurs. All of the slight dark red glow that they have on their respective zones that mentioned are passed on back to you, and you feel better. Sade, you feel like you can move better. You feel like there was something making you sluggish even during the fight. Eclipse, you now feel like you're in more control of your own will. And Brighto, you just feel smarter. You just feel like there was something sort of, you couldn't complete a lot of logical steps, and now you feel better about that. This is something that you guys had noticed after you had shook the hands with the statues first and made the contract to jump in the pit. It seems that the contract was fulfilled, and whatever it was that was impairing you during the fight has now been restored.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so we shouldn't jump again, because if we jump, we would don't have the
Thank you.
protection of the statues, and we're just gonna splat down.
probably, yeah.
Maybe now it's open though.
There was no door.
Yeah.
No, there was
Back
a wall.
there.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just teleport to that place.
Yeah, it was a teleport. We need to find some sort of mechanism that opens the door again. Back in that room, it was just a four-walled room.
Don't make that face, you dumbass.
Maybe it's just the room. Let's go to the library.
Just the room.
I'll go to the library.
Yeah, let's go to the library.
All right. So you guys are now heading towards the tower building, the one that had that creature. So
Yep.
you
That
move
makes sense.
forward into the building, the sort of shattered threshold of the door, all broken, and the books that kind of splattered outside. And walking in, you see the same scenario on the first floor. Back behind this desk that sits at the center, you see the stairs that sort of split away upward and then curve back into the second floor. On this first one, the table's cracked down, books all about here, spread around the ground. Do you guys go up to the second floor?
Yeah.
All right. You guys walk in back to the second. Why are you laughing? Back to the second floor. And just as soon as you do that, you hear a voice.
Oh, you're back. And he's not here anymore.
Oh shit.
So, I'm hungry. I'm willing to make a trade. Will you trade with me now?
What is there to trade?
Oh,
Not gold. No. I need better currency. Bits and pieces of your souls, perhaps. Of your
I'll give you 1 year of my life in trade of getting us all out of here.
1 year of your life. What a sweet deal.
And
You want to know?
I wanna know how to get out of here. What's the weak points of Doomroll? And can we stop him without fighting him?
Oh, that is so much. That'll cost you more than 1 year, my dear friend.
What if I give you one of mine?
Yours is stronger, holier.
Holier!
Celestial blood running
Oh!
through your veins. Yes. All right. What do you want to know, cleric of the Star Child?
What can't you tell him?
Ask your question, and I answer it.
You didn't answer his question.
He has not agreed to give me his life for one of the questions. There are 3. Choose.
So
Okay.
since his blood is since his soul
Can't you give
is
him one
holier,
answer for one?
can you give him 2 questions and then you'll take one for 1 year of my life?
Makes sense?
I'm so hungry and lonely here.
It's either that or we leave.
You need me, Vastaya.
You also need us.
Oh, I have you for myself for years. You can't get out. Let's do this.
Do I believe him? On the I can't get out?
Roll an insight check.
One help.
Nice one.
21.
I'm going to send you something.
Yeah. Send me some nudes.
It's not the time for that.
Oh, but I want to.
Oh. No. Oh.
There you go.
No. Oh.
No. Oh.
So, continuing on, he says,
Let's do this one at a time. 1 year of your life, monk, for one question. Ask your question, and I will take my prize.
I turn to them and I ask, so do we ask how to get out or about the dragon first?
how to get out?
Yeah, let's know how to get out first.
Yep.
How can we get out of here?
In order to get out of this place, you need this.
and as he says that, you see an image fly around you of a scroll. And you, Eclipse, instantly see runic circles that are very similar to that of a teleportation circle. And you realize that that is probably a scroll of teleport.
You need this thing, which I have in my possession, and I'm willing to trade for.
Can we see where we
As he says this, Thorbjorn, you begin feeling something drain you completely.
The usual.
Sort of.
Was it
sort of
worse?
like-
Because last time it was like 6
sort
years.
of like
so.
you can see green that turns into red just seep out of Thorbjorn into like this sort of like mist that goes into the building and spreads out, not having any direction. Thorbjorn, you have lost 1 year of your life,
Well, that's a familiar feeling.
and
I
you've this time it actually feels less aggressive than when it happened with Sade.
Right.
So it's like it's not even, it bothers you, it tingles you in the back of the head, but it's not as bad as
It
when,
was just 1 year, you
and
know.
when there was 11 years taken out of you.
I was 6, then 11. Whew.
Okay,
We
so,
got them back!
so then you hear him.
One question, one trade. Who is next?
I'm interested on what might you have for trade.
Knowledge.
I was interested on items, probably.
Items, I have one. One that only a librarian could make use of, and that I have made use. I read all of the books in this place. A ring of speed reading.
Well, that's useless for me.
You don't get it, but or maybe you get it now.
He knows I can read.
I've taken 1 year of his life. So, one question, one trade. What do you want to know?
What about 2 questions for a year?
Of
Mine.
yours?
Before you trade it though.
Hmm?
He needs a trade for the scroll.
Yeah, we need to trade for this school.
So before
I know, but
we need
I
to...
still have questions. We should
Yeah.
know
The
about
thing
them.
is... And I said it's very low, like, it'll be expensive. That's it.
Alright, so
Since
you
he's a
said,
celestial, yeah, but since he's a celestial beam, he has shit ton of years to live. So
I
Does
will
it?
have you.
Yeah.
I will have you roll a persuasion check here, Brighto, please,
Okay.
he has a lot of years.
if
to
you
live.
could.
Have a lot of persuasion. 15?
All right. He goes.
2 questions, 1 year of yours. Cleric. Ask away.
How do we seal back Doomroll?
The book held by your sorcerer is what seals him.
Great. What else should I ask, guys?
I think
Uh,
it's valid the question for weak points.
Oh, what's the last? Wait,
pattern.
the League of Shadows. They had 3.
I still
The
have
Order of
3
the Shadows. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
the
was
Order-
one that...
Yeah,
League of Shadows
there's
is
one.
from the DC universe.
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, the Order of Shadows. It was the Brotherhood. It was the Tentacle guy now, and then it was one more. We
It's
need
the
to know.
Oh,
woman.
there's 4.
Yeah,
It's 4
it's
members.
them.
You have killed
yeah.
one of them. You do not know who the other 3 are.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Well, you can ask who are the 3 who are the other 3 members of the Order of Shadows.
Is that...
Yeah, we need to kill 3 before
where
going
they're-
to Incom. It's Vog, Kashuri, and no, that was where.
Yeah,
sorry.
I think that's it. We had the names on the...
You had the name of one, which was Vogue.
And
You
it
knew,
was
you
just
knew
Vogue.
there was one in Kashuri, in the plains of Kashuri.
It were...
Yeah.
We had names on the...
Oh, on the crypts. Yes,
Yeah, on the crypts, yeah.
there were names there.
Oh,
Oh, Those
but
are
there
the
was
names of
none of Vog.
Yeah.
Mm,
So we don't
Yeah.
know the names of the
I think it's just
of the
related to
members.
like the Order of Shadows.
Yeah, I think it
and
was.
Maybe the
that's what
founders.
we need to know.
I. It's not a need to know. It's good to know because since we won't be going in
So
blindly,
when
and
I
we'll
ask
have.
the names, that's it.
Where they are?
Or who are they? Maybe.
I don't want it to be vague because he will
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a
fuck
lot
the
of years,
question.
so just
Oh.
delay.
Ah. Um. Uh. Uh.
No, wait. Ask who Carabcel is.
Oh.
Should I?
I don't know. He probably won't give us an answer because she's an
Yeah,
intellectual
it will be.
motherfucker.
It will be. No, no, don't go
I mean,
for
we
it.
can
Don't go
try.
for it. No.
It would be good for the
He-
lulz.
He probably doesn't even know. So he'll probably say like a thing that he believes in, but it's a lie because it's scared of cells. So just move on from that question.
I mean,
Move on.
it's-
Move on. Move
She's
on.
not even called Carrot Cells.
That's the thing. Move
That's
on.
the thing. I mean, but he
No,
knows who he
He
knows.
won't know.
He knows who we are talking about because he has a year of my life. So
Yeah, I don't think it works like that.
No.
I
No.
mean, he knew I didn't know how to read. So
No.
Carabcel is the names of the order or how to defeat the dragon.
up to you, Brido. Your call.
Those were the three things you said.
How expensive is the scroll?
I mean, there's technically you guys can ask as many questions as you want,
Yeah.
as long as you're willing to part with something and make a deal. So
I leave I got here, and he answers all the questions.
Fuck.
Up to you,
Are you gonna
Brido.
take that long? Because I have questions
Please,
to
what
answer.
is your question, cleric?
Chill, dude.
I've been chilling for hundreds,
Yeah.
thousands of years.
I can feel it in your voice.
Mind if I read
What
while
can you-
he's thinking?
What can you tell us about the three missing council members of the Shadows?
They have shifted from what the Order used to be. I can tell you many things about them.
That's not really an answer.
I'm waiting.
and as he says that, you begin feeling the same sucking again.
Yeah, what is the question? What can you tell us? I can tell many things.
And you just hear him.
Yes, sweet celestial soul. This will value greatly in time.
There you go.
Yeah, you should have been more specific.
Yeah, good.
He's a trickster.
Now I know.
You should have, dude.
Hey, what his question?
I just look at him like, we literally talked this.
And more trades you'd like to make, things you'd like to know.
Yes, please. I have one
Tell
1
me.
year of my life for 2 questions.
Similar
Yeah, you
blood.
save all you want.
I know of your kind. It will suffice. Go ahead.
How exactly can I achieve balance?
I cannot answer that question. Ask another one.
Oh,
Where exactly are the last members of the order that we're seeking?
One of them is dead in the Kashuri Plains, killed by his own disciple. He sends his soul moving out of his body. Another moves here in the Freljord, in Shurima. So far, so close, all at the same time. The other one sits at the ancestral home of the Kenku Order, waiting for Doomra to do his mission. One question answered.
You guys have any other questions?
How can we defeat the two
Yeah, come how?
We know how to defeat him.
No,
we
we
have
know
the
how-
scroll.
Yeah,
We know how to
we
seal
know
it.
how to seal. We don't know if you can defeat it. Yeah, I
We
don't
want
think
to
you can defeat
seal
it.
it.
How
We
can we seal
won't
it?
be able to.
I missed this episode.
We have a scroll that can seal him.
The book.
Oh,
yeah, we
you?
have a
The
book.
book. Yeah, the
Oh.
book that I.
The book,
Right.
yeah, the book.
Oh, okay.
What other question do you have?
You guys are sure you don't have any other questions?
We could know the mission
Then-
of Doomro.
Yeah,
No,
I think it's this destruction.
Yeah, it's really destroyed.
it'll shine. But,
But we
I
can
think it's
know
worth asking, yeah. So
precisely.
we know where to move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, big thing, I don't know what your name is, I don't care. What precisely is the mission of Doomroll? Where is he heading precisely?
Those are two questions.
The mission
Where
precisely.
is
The mission.
The
mission.
mission precisely.
Doomral is a creature born of chaos, paranoia. His mission is to spread that into the world, as all creatures of destruction must destroy to live.
I hate this guy.
And as you say that and finish, you feel the same energy being drained away from you as you lose 1 year of your life.
Yes, please.
Make it quicker!
Yeah.
Said, do you have anything you want to ask him?
Hell to the fuck no.
Since you've
scroll.
got-
Should know about the scroll.
Yeah, since you've got so much from us, can we have a free question?
And you didn't answer the first one from Eclipse, so
But I
Roll
made the
persuasion check, Torbjorn. So you have the initiative here.
with advantage.
With advantage!
Because Brido helped, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah!
Fuck. Thank you, Mr. DM.
19.
Thank God.
Considering you still have to pay for your way out of here, you have a free question, sure.
So guys, do you ask about carousels?
Giant
Sure.
shadow dragon outside. Who's that bitch? this is your logic. This is your logic right now.
Exactly!
Dude, it's she appeared way too many times on way
I
too
feel
many
like I
strange
understand.
locations.
I understand, but the thing is, we actually picked the wrong one with the mission because we need to know where the fuck the dragon is. Like, we might get
dragon is going-
outside
The
and
dragon
just
is going to
spot
get
him,
the
but,
dragon
you know.
is going to get Shen. That's what he's gonna do.
No, no. Then sure, grab some.
He will be going after Shen. At least I'm almost 100% sure of that.
I was interested on what he said. He talked about knowing about Eclipse origin.
Oh,
That could
Both.
be.
Oh.
Okay.
Should I?
Sure.
Go ahead.
What's Eclipse nature? Like you said, you knew his people.
All right. I'm gonna be merciful here. Brighto, you yourself know what Eclipse's origin is. You know where he came from. You know what originated something like him. So Brighto would know the answer to that question
Oh, okay.
loosely.
So it's not nothing. Something like. Oh, okay. Okay.
You know the answer to that question loosely. It would seem that he talked to you about how, and he mentioned this when you guys were talking, or when he mentioned Eclipse's origin, that you both have similar soul strengths, and you know that you are half
Okay.
celestial.
So it's from that he was referring to. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So never mind my question. I don't know.
Decisions.
Ask who the hell Carabstel is. Let's move on.
Okay. Since you have a year of our lives, can you tell us? No, wait, not can you?
No. Tell us.
No. What's the real name of Carob cells?
That witch.
Okay, she's a witch.
I cannot tell you. I
That's wrong.
am bound by her magic.
Oh, so she's strong enough to even control a mighty demon like you. Or,
I
sorry,
am no mighty demon.
a mighty, powerful existence like you.
Thank you.
So
Can
we
you
still have one question.
Not
Right?
can you, yeah, it's not can you tell us, it's
Ask me. I grow tired.
how do we ask?
We
To-
can maybe ask about Irelia. For those who know.
Really is that right?
No.
Not really,
Irelia is
no.
gone.
She's
Oh,
gone.
Akali was the one.
Akali
that
Akali
is
died.
was
dead.
the one that died, yeah.
Or we can ask about the one boss. What happened to
Oh,
him?
nice.
For him
The
to be
Black
here.
Rose? You wanna ask about the Black Rose?
Sure,
What
maybe.
we want to know about the Black Rose, though.
We'll sit at the table where they are, what they're doing.
I would like to know. I'm talking to the players. I would like to know who's still alive from the Council of Ionia.
We can check that.
We can't. We tried. No one gave us
Replied.
answers about either Karma or
The
The
thing
two
is,
monks,
the other
yeah.
two.
that will give you nothing. That's information that will help you.
Ask your question.
I don't know. Your choice. I have nothing right now.
Fine.
What?
Have the council been corrupted by the shadows?
That's a good one.
No, not corrupted.
Okay, they haven't been corrupted, but something happened. Okay. So,
That was your free question.
yeah. How much is the scroll?
I will take 2.5 from your cleric. 2.5 from your sorcerer.
Really? Can't you make it half? I mean, we're good souls, and we're
I
kind
will
of
give you
powerful.
one more question.
No, half the price.
No.
You guys have any other question?
No, I'm okay with half of the price. So
Yeah,
This is taking
you have
or
a half
leaving.
celestial. I mean, you take it or leave it. Like, it's a half celestial. I'm like half Lunari, half Solari. Where do you get that every day?
All right. Then remain here to rot.
we can just rest and use a spell to get away. So we can just leave and talk.
No, you're not strong enough.
Do I spot
Okay.
the scroll?
Looking out, it's just darkness. You're sort of standing in front of two bookshelves that are like really big. There's darkness forward, darkness on the sides, and even Brighto's light is not enough to illuminate. You do not spot anything else. What he made appear in front of you, you have seen this, was sort of a minor illusion of what the scroll is.
I suddenly remember the question, but
The
it's
whole
only
scroll?
interesting for me.
Did he show the whole scroll?
Yes, he showed the scroll and then closed it, and
You can give him a year of your life, Sid.
No,
Year of
that's what I was
Astaya.
gonna ask.
Could I have memorized it when he showed?
no. You need the either way. Even if you had, you need the actual scroll to cast this spell. It is a spell above what you can do.
Okay. So, Brighto, 2.5 years?
How about it's 1 year from them, 2 years from me, but it includes the question. 1.5.
Is from the demon. Yes.
It's not from the demon.
I take from within you, and he is asleep there.
You cannot take from him. I'm offering only mine.
Very well. 2 years from you, one from each of them, and you get a question. And the
Only my
scroll.
soul.
Yes. Your soul.
And not the demons.
Not Argath's.
Good. Okay, my question is, where are my parents?
You were interesting once. You have lost that interest. Your blood is painted with Argath's poison. I cannot trace it. There are vestiges of what you once were. But it's not enough. I'm sorry. You will have to ask another.
Then revoke it and just make it 1 year of mine.
No.
1 year
The
of
deal
theirs.
has been made. Ask your
And you
question.
cannot answer.
Ask your question.
You
Vastaya.
didn't answer. Where are my parents then?
Ask your question. I have
Where are my
said I
parents?
cannot. I have been merciful with you. Do you want to rot and die here, Vastaya? I have said I cannot ask, and yet I give you another chance, and you attempt to play me. You think I am that merciful?
I'm
I
expecting
think
the
I've
deal.
been fair. Ask another question, and you get your deal, or else there is no deal.
Hang on.
have no question?
Hmm?
You have no question?
I'm trying, but that was the main
We
one.
can ask Doomroll weakness. We know how to seal him,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if
we
you
can
cannot
do it.
seal him, we
Sure.
can.
What's Doomroll's weakness?
Doomral is stronger than you can take right now. However, he can be weakened. Long ago, before you were ever born, there were 4 that sealed him, or defeated him to be sealed. These 4 were of the orders of Ionia. 1 spear for the order of the Shojin. 1 spear for the order of the Harana. 1 spear for the order of the Kinku. And 1 for the order of the Shadows. With the full spears, the masters of old weakened Doomral, so that the 4 that summoned him in the first place would seal him back to the abyss.
Okay, that's helpful.
So we need to go search the other 3 spears. Okay.
By the way, we forgot to check the Jack Temple back.
What?
There was nothing. It was
There
just
was nothing?
normal weapons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It only had the dagger.
So
Okay. The scroll.
The
Well,
scroll
yeah.
for you.
And you see appear in front of you, this time materializing, a sort of thin wooden box that just falls and drops on the ground. And as it does, he begins draining away the life from the deal you have made. And he says,
Thank you. Now, I am happier, not hungry, but still lonely. If you find me company, one day, then maybe more deals can be made. Your souls, your life is in good hands. It will only gain value within my domain. Now onward you go, wherever it is you wish to go. Unless you have more questions.
no, thank you. We're fine.
Thank you! No, please.
all right.
I'll grab the scroll.
You grab the scroll.
Yeah.
There's
And has
nothing
a-
inside the box. I'm just kidding. There's the scroll
Oh my
in there.
god. Yeah, no.
He seems to be
handed
an
it to-
honorable
Yeah.
dude.
I'll give it to Eclipse since I
Alright.
know he's more familiar with scrolls.
So where you guys want to go?
How far can we go with that?
Ooh, Shen's entrance.
Anywhere you
Or
guys
the-
want to go, you can go to.
Shen.
This is a free ride, so
Like
just
to
name
Shen,
it.
we can't because we need to first open it. So I would say like right at
We
the
have this
entrance.
spear.
Yeah, but you
we
need
can-
to open it before. I don't think it works with TP instantly. That's what I mean.
Will the spear work though?
It
Yeah,
will.
I think
It's still the spirit of Shojin. It's just
Roll a history check for me, Torbjorn, please.
different.
The thing is, even if it's not,
See if you-
doesn't work. Someone is at the entrance, so we don't get like. blood.
19.
Okay.
Torbjorn, the story that he just told you, from what you know, the spear of the Shojin was never used for anything like that. And in the midst that you had heard about the secret sealed weapon, whatever was used to weaken it was separate. And in fact, you remember from the temple of the Shojin that you were in, the temple sort of had a staircase that crossed the whole thing upward, and on one of the floors there was an artifact room, and you remember seeing there, sitting atop an altar, a fully, like completely made of jade, a spear completely made of jade that was just pure jade. It was just like a pike of jade. And it was there, you never really quite understood why. But you know that the spear of the Shojin, the artifact that stood at the last floor, at the top floor of the temple, was never rumored to be used for anything like that. It was a weapon that was gifted and not made. It was gifted from Shojin himself to the Order, and it was not made for a specific purpose.
I don't know.
Okay.
So maybe we.
But yeah, I say we go.
I don't know if
close
we
to
can. I would say like maybe that's how it works. But you should know better. But like if we ask to TP inside and it doesn't let me, it
Are we
doesn't let
still-
us. Probably. Well, we probably get TP to the closest.
Are we still in
to
the
that,
room?
so-
I would assume you have gone to the
Correct.
first floor,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went down and
but you
Yeah.
can go back and ask more questions if you will.
No.
It is up to you. And mind you, you guys can attempt to make any trade you want. You've
Yeah.
just been giving away your life.
Like more scroll?
I
Meh.
say we just get out of here. We still have to talk with Shen. If I can save a spell slot, I would love it.
Mm.
Yeah,
We
we
don't know
can
what
let him know as
expects
soon as
us
possible.
outside.
Yep.
So we have nothing left here, so we can just
Go.
go and start from there to wherever.
I'm feeling that we might be missing something here because he mentioned the Spear of the Shadows. It might be here. It might be not. It might
You
be with
wanna
one of
ask
the other
where's-
three.
All the
True.
Yeah, I want to ask where are all the spears?
sure.
That one is valid.
Are you going back?
Yeah, I'll go back once there.
Are you going
What
alone?
will you offer though?
I don't know if
But
some
it's
of
your
them follow
choice,
me.
really.
Sure, I just start going up there. If they follow me, if they don't, I'll go alone.
I
Alright.
follow.
I'll
Alright.
stay with
Yeah.
Eclipse.
All right.
Okay.
You hear his voice creep in once again.
You go back with intent. More questions, perhaps.
Since I don't have anything else to trade, I can only offer you my life force. So I think with 1 year you have fed so much, so maybe for a simple question of where are all the spears that seal Doomraw, maybe I can pay for half a price.
Very well. I will propose a counter offer. You have been touched by the shadow, have you not?
I look at Sade, I look back, and might have.
Very well. You must understand. Whatever evil has now crept out of our birthplace is oversized, bad for everyone. We were not born of this. Monk, if you deliver the killing blow onto the creature, a When you take its power, bring it here, where it belongs. Not only will I tell you where all of the spears are, I will give you one of them. Plus 2 years of your life.
Oh, you'll give me back 2 years of my life?
No, you give me 2 years of your life.
No.
Make a persuasion check.
Torbjorn goes away thinking that he will get 2 years of his life back. No. We have a deal.
So you will bring him here after you take the killing blow.
Will you seal it? Like the sounds
He
picture?
needs to be sealed, but instead of sealing it elsewhere, put it in his spear.
And bring the spear here. Is that what you say?
Yes.
You
All
will
right.
seal the spear?
Very well. Here.
And as he says that, in front of you, a ruby ornate javelin-like item appears and just stabs on the ground. And then he says,
This is ours. The others lie with their respective orders.
That's bad.
One on the Temple of the Shogun. The other, the Monastery of the Harana. And the final one, guarded by the last active member of the Council of the Shadows, aside from the jumpy one. So, it lies at the Kinku Temple.
Okay.
Thank you for your business.
as he drains life away from you once more.
So I'm almost 30 now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm still young.
No, you're not almost 30. You just will die sooner.
Well,
Different.
you can always look at
It's
that way.
different.
Yep, true.
It's
All right.
different.
As they were up there, I'll
Mhm.
just
Do I add something
Go.
on my inventory?
You may add Javelin of the Shadows.
Okay.
I'll just go to my
No
backpack,
javelin.
my little one.
Backpack.
Just that on the
Javelin.
notes. It's not an
and
actual
I'll-
item.
I'll take the book that I got,
Yeah?
and I'll just say to Eclipse, you should take a look on this.
Okay.
It's probably way useful on you,
All right.
and I'll send you the name.
Send him the name of the item so that you can go on the equipment tab, manage equipment, type the name of the item, and you should find that book there.
Yep.
Do we
Javelin
go
of the Shadows?
downstairs?
Javelin of the Shadows is the name of the item, yes.
Okay.
Do we go downstairs?
Yeah, we go downstairs.
Okay, go.
All right. You guys meet downstairs as Eclipse and Brighto are waiting, and Torbjorn arrives with a pure ruby. Like, actually, it's taller than Torbjorn. A pure ruby sort of pike that he carries with him.
Yeah.
What's
So,
Change of plans.
yep.
We can go to Chen first. You need to send him a message it will take longer.
Why? Why? What happened there?
We need to gather the 4 spears, and I need to do the killing blow on Doomroll and then bring it back here.
But maybe there's an easier way or a faster way, no?
But why would you need to bring it here?
And why won't we should go? I think we still should go to Shen. He might
Yeah, we can
teleport
go.
us where we need to go.
Yeah, we can go to Shen. And just found out that the League of Shadows wasn't always bad.
Yeah, we already knew kinda that.
Yeah, but Doomroll wasn't part of the Shadows. It is now because, well, stuff happened. But I think that if we bring it back here in this pier, we can give some
It's
balance.
basically to seal it. If it was sealed here, so he kind of asked us to bring it back by sealing it with the spear that Torbjorn has. Kill it with that spear, last it, and bring it here, and it will be sealed more safely than outside.
Was that the deal that you made with him?
Yeah, for the positions of all the spears of. Because it seems that if we combine all the 4, the Doomroll will be weakened. So it might be a good way.
I still think we should go to Shen and just
I also
tell
agree.
him everything.
Yes, I also agree.
Then TP is in Shen.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
you guys are teleporting, using the scroll to teleport towards Shen's location, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Allow me to.
While we are like talking and stuff, I wanted to try. Can I pick up one of the books?
One of the books that is on the floor?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. You pick it up.
Can I like open it?
You open it. It has nothing inside.
Can I try more?
Yeah. You pick up another
All of
one.
them are empty.
No, a few of them have writing, but it is a different dialect of Ionian from what you know. You deem that it is even older than what you had learned to read, but it does look like it's sort of like the foundation for the Ionian that became the foundation for the Ionian that you now know.
The same way as
I
hieroglyphs.
hold on to one.
Okay.
It's the same as hieroglyphs were the foundation of Latin. That is the foundation of Portuguese.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, so
curious.
if you're teleporting towards where Shen was, I would like to have you're casting it through Eclipse, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have Eclipse roll a D100 for me, please.
Can I?
He doesn't know where Shen is. He wasn't there with us.
He was.
D100.
Everyone was, boy.
Yeah, we went
What?
all there.
He was.
Yes.
Okay.
93.
Oh, well, this. All right. So
Joke. It's the accuracy, I guess.
you guys hold your hands together as Eclipse puts the scroll at the center, mutters the words on it, and you begin being lifted off your feet as everything around you just goes white and begins spinning and spinning and spinning until then, sort of like quickly, you're jutted out into the ground, almost as if you were in a roller coaster, and then it just stopped. The inertia throws you to the ground as the world reforms around you. And there you are at the village of Vuju. But it now looks different.
Fuck.
As you look up on the sky, you see a trail of smoke that comes from the island of June, where you were before. This trail of black smoke with crackling lightning that comes around it and is beginning to spread around everywhere. As you look up to where the trail is headed, it goes into the main island of Ionia. Where you are right now, you see two bodies in the middle of a crater.
No Hashi, please, no Hashi.
No, it's
No.
Mastery and Wukong!
The body of a Shimon Vastaya
Ah!
and the body of a human with long hair died next to their weapons.
There goes Monkey and we.
As you search for where the barrier was, and you walk a little bit forward, you now see a whole chunk of land that is just missing.
Oh
He
shit,
teleported.
Shen TP the whole shit away?
He went the whole shit away.
Shen is a powerful dude.
Is it day or night, by the way?
It is right now night, but besides the night, there's this trail of smoke covering everywhere. Sort of black smoke and shadow. That is, as you look upon it, you have to turn away your sight because it seems like it's drawing you in to this sense of madness. You get this probably is the paranoia that they have been speaking about, and that this flying trail, this flying trail comes from Doomraw. As you look upon the ground here and all of the houses, they are burnt, but they are not blackened. They instead are dark red and with sort of these cracks that almost seem like lava was formed here. The floor itself is rid of all life, worse than it was before as it was recomposing from whatever disaster happened here. As you begin looking about, the gashes on the floor are obvious. Trashing of a giant 30-foot dragon happened here. And approaching the bodies of your two fallen, not so friends, but acquaintances. You see their faces pale, devoid of all life, sucked in completely as only muscle remains. No fur whatsoever on the Shimon Vastaya, and with blood gashes all across their bodies, a leg spread out 20 feet away from Wukong. Their bodies completely torn apart, with only their clothes left.
Can I go closer and look for... Oh no, I want to look for any kind of message, any kind of paper, any kind of information that I could take from...
Alright, roll an investigation check for me, please.
I want to start digging a
17.
hole.
Alright, as you move in to look for something, you don't find any paper or information. However, you do find Wukong's hand is still clutching to a staff, his staff. It seems like it has some magical ability, but that's about what you find.
What about the swords? Are they just regular swords?
It seems like a sword.
Okay. I want to take Wukong's staff.
Okay.
And I want to make 2 graves and put them into the graves.
Are you going to keep it?
I don't know. Do I know what the staff does?
Nope.
I think we should leave it with the body, at least. I don't know. Wouldn't it be
I think.
disrespectful to take?
Do I know that if the Wukong's weapon would be his and his alone?
No, you would not know.
We know nothing about Wukong.
Yeah.
You do not know
Nothing.
anything about him aside from seeing him.
Yep.
I don't know, as a monk.
Nope. He's not famous.
Okay.
Not even
But
he is.
I do feel something coming from the
Brido sensed that it was maybe magical. Yes.
Magical.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that his weapon might help. Not us, but someone in need.
I think maybe we can just bury it together and then just put a mark over their graves and let his order or whoever
Yeah, if
knows about it
someone-
and then
yeah.
take
I wanna,
care of it.
I wanna at least give the weapons to Shen. I'm keeping the weapon.
If you
Alright.
take his, you take his.
Yeah. I'm taking Wukong's
Okay.
Wukong's staff and Yi
The sword.
a sword. Yeah.
All right, you got it. You take it. You gather all the bits and pieces of their body, or the majority of them, and you give them a proper burial. Pay your respects to them. As the night still creeps in. What else do you do?
Brighto, do you wanna send Shen the message?
I can't. I don't have the spell prepared.
Okay. So
We should keep moving.
and find somewhere to sleep, I guess, since it's night.
We need to cover the distance to Ion.
We need to go to the
Yeah.
other side at least.
Yeah. So we
Um,
should go back to the island with the boat.
Let's start moving towards the same place that we passed through the waters last time. Yeah. Is there
Sure.
anyone there?
Through the waters that you passed last time.
Yeah, is there anyone with a boat or something?
Vasa.
As you to return to that to Tavasa, you would still take a little while.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would take you maybe a few hours to get there. And
Yeah,
it
we
is.
need to move.
So you guys are going?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
As
So-
fast as we can.
You begin dashing through and moving through to Tavasa in that direction. What is the marching order? Is there anyone keeping watch? What are you doing?
I think we all are.
I mean,
By the
looking
way,
at
Bright,
myself right now, I think we should take a short rest. But I don't know
I
how.
think we
How
should
are you guys?
I think we should sleep. By the way, Brighto, I've been pinging the whole time to you.
I know. We shouldn't just go. We should take a short rest after we see everything and deal with
The
we
barrel.
both
should-
bodies. Yeah.
I think we should rest, not
Me
short
just-
rest. I think we should rest.
It's. I don't
If
know.
we find anything
I think
potentially
resting is
dangerous.
8 hours wasted.
Yeah,
Right
but
now
it's-
we can't
it's gonna
afford
be-
another 8 hours.
We
Sure,
really can't.
sure then.
So you're
Let's
only
go.
taking a short rest?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna take a short rest.
Go ahead, mark your short rests and recover your hit dice. Brighter, you can recover spell slots. No, wait. Can you? Yeah, you can. You can because
Can I?
you long rested before you
Send
did
that
that.
message.
He can't.
does
He can't
the-
switch.
Help me out. How does the long rest works for the hit dice?
Terrible.
It
I
resets
know
half
it's-
of what you used.
Half? Okay.
Yeah, resets
I
half
have
of what
some.
you used.
Okay, so I.
Two.
Yeah, there we go.
3.
Max HP.
Mhm. Mhm.
3.
All right. During this short rest, Eclipse.
I'll say to Eclipse that he can take a look at the book and start.
You can get take a look at whichever books you want to take a look. If you want to use this hour to understand the one from the ceiling, you can. Otherwise, you can count an hour towards reading the other one. It's whichever you prefer.
I want to read the one that Brighto gave me.
The one that Brighter gave. Okay,
Yeah.
so you can mark
Yeah.
off 1 hour of reading that. Make sure
1
you
hour?
have that on your notes. Yeah, 1 hour of reading that, which is the short rest you take.
4.
All right. So, as you guys take this short rest here during this hour, is there anyone keeping watch? You are taking this in
I'll
the
be
city,
looking around.
in the village of Wuju, right? Or are you moving
since
away?
it's destroyed, I think it would be the forest next to it.
All right, just confirming. So if you're keeping watch,
Like
Brido, I'd like you to roll
hiding.
a perception check for me, please.
All of us?
Brido.
No, just right.
Oh. Okay.
Fuck.
I'd be keeping
7.
though.
Sure, you
I
can
think
roll
we
then.
all.
You can roll then.
Roll better.
Any of mine would be better than yours because I have plus 19.
Yeah.
As you guys find this alcove amongst the rocks, the rocks here and the forest, and you sit down to rest a little bit, as you two are keeping watch, you sense movement all around you.
Animals running.
You can't tell, but there's movement around you, and you hear it. You're trained to sort of hear that better. It seems like it's forced to be quiet. Whoever, whatever is there is moving in order to not be noticed, and you only notice movements in like short bursts, almost as if they know that you're almost paying attention to it.
Can I smell something?
Roll with advantage then. If you're
Do
smelling.
I understand that it's running from
Natural 20,
something?
okay.
Damn, boy.
Yeah.
It smells like the place you were just in. Before
yeah.
you arrived here.
Yeah.
Smells like cold, rotting, strange sort of smell of. It's almost like sulfur, but a little bit sweeter.
Okay, I'm guessing we're like close to each other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Since I understand that Bridals want to pay more attention, I wanna even the hints like there's something. Should I try to catch?
It's something from the shadow, so I'm questioning if it's consequence from the dragon or just maybe looking for survivors. I don't know.
I wanna feel like. Can I?
I say we just hold and take our rest, and then we look for something.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to pay more attention to the direction and where they're stepping, and
All
try
around.
to see if I get any detail, like any shape,
All around.
anything, any.
You can't quite see any shapes since you guys are sort of resting in the forest, and whatever it is hiding is pretty good. The fact that you noticed its presence is already pretty darn surprising. But it is all around you. You detect movement all around you, and Brighto, you smell it all around. It's almost as if you're surrounded by whatever this is.
Always, not by breaks, kind of thing.
No, you just notice the movement sort of like shifting in between places, but you're always surrounded.
Yeah, we're getting surrounded. How long have we been resting? Is it
30 minutes,
since
I
the
guess.
beginning, the rest, or just...
You notice this about, I would say, 20 minutes into your rest.
Okay. I say
How
we
much
hold
do we need? Yeah.
An hour.
1 hour.
Okay.
I say
I
we
don't
hold
get-
another 20.
I don't get any key point from short resting, right?
No.
We should be on our toes.
We hold another 20 minutes to see if there's any kind of
Nothing.
aggressive.
No aggressive action towards you.
Okay.
But whatever it is, you're still smelling it. You have a track on it now.
Yeah.
You have a track on it. Okay.
If they didn't attack yet, we can
I
just
wanna. Yeah. If they did something, I wanna hold an action.
Okay.
It's possible.
What's the trigger?
As soon as we understand that it's an intention of jumping on us, kind of thing.
All right, sure.
As soon as it stopped being like surrounding us and actually
Alright.
moving towards us.
Gotcha. Another 20 minutes passed.
Yep.
Nothing.
Still there.
An hour?
Still there. After the hour.
We move.
That's moving. Close. And carefully.
Yeah, we'll let them know.
Yeah.
All right. You both.
I'll be preparing a sacred flame all the time.
My action holds the same as we move. If
Yeah,
we,
sure.
If I
I
understand
can
that
I
they
can
are
allow you. Yeah, yeah.
around... Okay.
I'll keep a sacred
Is it
flame
moving with
prepared
us?
for any kind of attack.
One thing that you will know, Brido, is in order to hold the spell, you're sort of like as you're walking, you're fiddling with the spell in your hand, so it will cause an effect as you're holding it. So I just want you to know that that happens.
Yeah,
so
sure,
that you,
sure.
All right. You continue on walking. You smell it following you.
Yeah.
You walk for 15 minutes, smell is still there. And the more you walk, Sade, the less you hear the noises.
I can still feel it?
But Brido smells them pretty well, and as you look onto him, asking if they're still around, Brido 100% knows that they are. However, you just occasionally sense movement, and your ears shift to that side, and you look, but
they are good.
Yeah.
but you're losing out on your sense as they get used to what is triggering you. But Brido can still smell them. You walk for 1 hour across the forest as you now notice that the trees, the glow that they used to have, the color is fading slowly in the night and in the paranoia that has ensued. You continue on moving until you reach the slope where you had previously been that goes down into Tavasa. The city seems completely destroyed. There is smoke all around this place. Just growing out of everywhere. Houses, the walls are tumbling down, all crashed down. But it seems like most of the damage was done in sort of a single line, almost as if it was just a flyby. And it ravaged part of the town as the corruption begins to spread onto the side. You don't know.
This is the city that we fought at
the Volkodalk, yes.
The Volkodalk.
It was near here. You don't hear anyone from where you are right now. You are still like in the slope, sort of above. Is usually like a few hundreds of feet away from going down and into the place.
Let's keep moving. We need to know if there's survivors.
All right. So you guys go down into the middle of the town. There's the smoke coming out. The flame that you see is blue flame. And it seems to be matching of the color of Doomral's eyes. It burns so hot that the wood itself begins to almost melt and turn into this strange, solid matter that in some places has been solidified into something very similar to what Sade carries on her back.
Okay.
What do I carry on my back?
Your short bow.
Short bow, yeah.
Oh.
So, whoever is looking for survivors, I would say, Brighto, if you're smelling, you can roll with advantage.
Yeah.
So look for them. Sade, you can roll perception as
Normal.
well. Normal roll.
I'll try to smell for blood and
Woo! Terrible.
Okay.
stuff.
Just read, I guess,
Ready to-
pages.
Okay. So, you begin smelling slightly burnt meat. flesh.
Slightly, it's good.
I'm gonna follow
But-
the smell.
You follow the smell out, and as you're moving through the town into the burnt area that sort of like crossed the whole inn, you see coming out of the smoke a familiar figure. The man that you had once helped here when you came for the first time. The man, the mayor, head of town, Enagon. As he comes out of the fire, you're here.
How are you? Yeah.
Please help. There's people.
What?
They're dead everywhere. We've gathered the bodies and are burying them back there. I came for more. There was a giant dragon. He just flew by and burnt our town. As he begins sort of lowering his hands, recognizing you. I don't know if I'm myself. I see visions, flashes of things. My mind fails me. Must have been from the stress. Are you're real, right?
Yeah, we are. I'll extend my hand to touch him.
You should step away from the corruption.
I'll start pulling him further.
Has happened, but
Thorbjorn, you wanna go look for people?
Yeah, I dash in.
Sure. Do I get affected by, since I'm also from the shadow? Since I
Hurry,
have
Torbjorn, because he needs to carry
influence.
stuff.
You seem fine. There doesn't seem to be anything affecting you guys here.
Oh.
We've been through it.
Yeah.
So you
Don't
guys
make
go
just-
and help. You guys go and help pull out a few people. You manage to gather the bodies of 6 more people, of which one of them is a child. Still probably in its tens, maybe
Okay.
12 years old.
If I feel
Yeah,
like anyone is really hurt, I'll heal them.
all dead.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone you find in this region, in the region where the flame crossed, are all dead.
Is there any active fires still?
There is. All of them are active. The flames are burning vividly.
Can I extinguish them? With control fire?
As you attempt to control flame, it doesn't have any effect. The flames are ever burning
Materatsu.
and seem to be of necrotic nature.
You got inspired by your shirt there, buddy?
You guys should play a bingo game of figuring out all the Naruto references in this.
True.
Fuck. You're the only one alive.
No, he isn't. He told you that he's
He's
got people
he
gathered.
gathered
okay,
all the
okay, okay.
survivors outside
He
the
took
village.
people,
He
okay.
went in.
Yeah.
He went in to get the bodies
Okay.
to bury them.
Let's go
Exactly.
to the people then. I think if we try as much as we can to find
All right.
survivors. So
You
Yeah.
find 0 survivors within this path. However, you do find those 6 people and you bring their bodies. They are now sort of wilting completely. The skin is just so... It's stuck to the bone, almost as if life was just drained away. And the grass that was once green, the tree where you, Sade, had slept one night, and where the BDC had just been against, like leaning against to sleep, completely turned black to the same type of wood you have on your shadow shot. You managed to gather the bodies and carry them along in a small sort of cart. As he directs you towards the people, and outside you already see sort of tents mounted up from pretty much whatever they could scramble. There's cloths that are on top of like just random pieces of wood. Children are crying. You see everyone of all sorts of ages and origins just crying their loved ones and crying for their town.
With my salvation, so the ping, can I assume that everyone here is my ally, and can I feel any kind of pings from?
You feel pings on one person.
I'll start by going towards that one.
It is right next to you. It is Enagon.
Oh, okay.
He seems to have taken the brunt of the wounds in collecting as many or attempting to find survivors within that. And you see his body is all burnt, his face, his beard that he had is completely, like, there's a huge chunk of it just missing. And he looks just terrible. There's blood coming out of his eyes, even in his nose. Yeah. Now so that you have the time.
As we are going and I'm helping him go and carrying him, I'll cast a Cure Wounds on him.
Alright. Tell me how much healing he gets.
10.
As you begin gathering the radiant energy in you and you touch Enagon in the shoulder, transferring your power into him, you see now the gashes on his arms and the burnt marks begin to disappear slightly, and a little bit of the beard grows back. As he goes, "Oh, thank you. You did not have to do that, but thank you so much."
You did not have to go after those people. And
they are my responsibility.
You are my responsibility right now, so...
Well, where did you come from? You've defeated the beasts, can you defeat the dragon?
We can, we hope so, but it will be hard.
To catch him.
It passed on here a few hours ago.
We still need to go to the other side.
Yes, it crossed over. I don't know if the boat is still standing there, but she died. She was at the inn when he struck. We buried her where she told us that you buried. Or at least I have people doing that right now, so she'll be close to the sea and close to her friend.
She'll be happy there.
Yeah.
Well, if the boat is still there, it's yours to take. We cannot offer anything else.
We can go and we'll send help for sure.
All right. We can hold on for. Yes, we have food for a day at best, but we.
How many?
How many what?
How many people did survive?
Roll that well.
27.
That's a lot. You can help each other.
Hopefully, but everything seems to be dying around us.
Well, try to go in the direction away from the trail.
All right.
And there.
Avoid corruption.
Yeah, avoid the corruption.
And don't look
There's
up.
not much to avoid. You can't feel it. You can't.
We will not
The
look
dark.
up.
Yeah.
As he just now is looking at the floor, sort of out of fear, not even looking at you in the eyes.
Just don't look at the sky, nothing.
I'm sorry. Anyway, is there anything else that we can do for you? Everyone is broken. they need time.
Right now, you
No, we'll
Just
just
get us
just-
to the boat.
need to do stuff for yourselves.
we'll just
Just
move.
point us to the boats and
We know the
We
way.
know.
Probably, yeah.
yeah.
You would
We
know,
We
went
know
yeah.
the way.
You know the
okay,
way.
help just
We
so
know
just
the way.
We know the way.
I
Help
will
your
follow
own.
the way.
we'll manage.
All right, so be it. Good luck and bring it
Me
down
too.
for us and the children that died.
We will.
All right. So, do you guys leave the
What
camp?
was his name? Sorry, because
Enegon.
Anagon.
Ennegon. Enegon.
Okay.
All right. So you guys move towards the boat.
Yeah.
Throughout this whole trip, that still takes you close to an hour. Not really, as you're moving at a fast pace. Maybe probably closer to like 45 minutes, 40 minutes. As you arrive at the beach. Before that, I'm sorry. As you are going through Brighto, you still smell them. Yeah.
Can I feel if there's any kind of shadow that stayed behind after we left?
The smell
the group?
is equally concentrated as
Okay,
to what you
okay,
had before. It has the same strength, let's say. The same strength.
Okay.
So you guys move about and you finally reach the beach. And as you do, you see there just arrived. They had just arrived on the beach at that spot. Two men that are in the process of opening up a hole in the ground, a grave for the body.
Holing?
Yes. And as you go there, they kind of they take their shovels and they sort of hold them as weapons.
Hold. We are here to help.
Who are you?
We were the ones that defeated the Volkodolk. Short time.
Where's the green spear?
It's right here.
It's modified.
Not green
It's
anymore.
adapted.
You're not
It's
the
normal.
only ones that changed in the
The
last
tails.
few days.
Oh, I show the tail.
First.
Still here. I just like. Did I save them?
I'm the light
We-
one and I'll cast light.
The tails!
We're burying her. She passed, and this is where she would have wanted to be.
Would you like any assistance on doing that?
Panagon just told us.
I don't believe it's necessary. Just we knew her. Just
Makes sense.
if we could have the moment.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. We are
Just
here
get on
just-
her boat and we've sailed away.
we are
There
here
is
just for the boat.
the
So
boat is right there, and they go. You want her boat, but it's
well, we need to go to the other side, and there's no other way. I know it. It seems disrespectful, but
We need to move
Listen.
forward.
we need to go fast.
We need to go fast. If you want to, I can help you dig her grave so you can bury her. And one of you guys can come with us and bring the boat back.
And bring help.
And bring help as well.
all right. We can do that then.
I helped them dig the grave right next to where we buried the...
All right. You guys help out with the process. You see that they're sort of like, as they're digging the hole, they're crying at the same time. You see tears sort of wash away the ash that they have on their face.
I'll arrange her as best as I can to.
All right.
Does it seem?
You help out with that as you place some of the local vegetation and flowers on her and make a grave out of all of those pretty beach stones. And you manage to finish the grave as one of them says he will go with you and begins walking towards the boat to accompany you all. As he steps on the boat, he says, "So, which one of you knows how to sail?"
Fuck it.
We can try.
We
I
are
guess.
trying this.
All right. Let's have all of you roll an intelligence check for me. All right. So,
Why did you roll a save?
yeah, it's a intelligence check, not save. Eclipse.
Oh, sorry.
It's just a check. We can keep the roll. What's
That's
your
the
intelligence
same,
It's the
bonus?
same. It's probably the same. so-
It's the
It's
same.
the same.
All right,
So,
it's the same.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
all right. So as you begin getting around all of what you think would be your stations and begin trying to draw out the sails, Brighto kind of begins getting entangled in ropes, and
Yeah, this is way harder than.
Torbjorn just goes there and helps him out. But with Eclipse's and Sade's direction, you guys managed to find a proper station in order to sail out. In fact, it is Eclipse that remembers that they need to pull up the anchor, or else they would not go anywhere. Because Brighto and Torbjorn, you just see them holding the mast, sort of looking forward and pointing forward, ready to go. And the boat has the sail and it's just not moving until Eclipse, after amusing himself a little bit with that image, decides to remind them that they need to pull the anchor up. And so you manage to sail on to what would be, wow, that was lucky, favorable winds to you
Please.
guys as you
How long-
are,
How
As
long
we're
is the trip?
going, it was 1 day or 1 night, something.
yeah.
12 hours.
So it's a
I
long
think.
rest. Okay.
As we're going, I wanna say to the guy, you better pay attention since you're coming back.
Yeah, as you look at him, he's like on a little bit of the mast. He's just carving instructions with a small
How
knife.
to sail!
The problem can get you someone that will.
I don't know. I'm just saying, in case
That's the
something
problem.
happens, he also knows.
He's just carving things like.
It's good. It's good.
As he looks at you guys, he's just trying to remember things. All right, this
Yes.
will take. Yeah.
P.S. Anchor first.
You see him draw like a big anchor
like,
and just arrows pointing at it,
first.
so that he remembers. So you guys will have about a day
Fuck.
in order to travel there.
And then
A little bit less actually. It would be about like
Are the shadows with us?
it would be about 14 hours.
Okay.
For you to get there.
Can we spare one of us and keep taking long rests?
You can keep one watch and take long rest. Yes. And you, Brighto, step on the boat, you lose the smell.
As soon as I step
He
on the
says,
boat?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird, but okay.
All right. So
Oh.
you guys can take long rest, which means you can level up. Finally.
Oh my god!
Oh,
And roll for your hit points.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
I'm going to need you guys to come up with the watch order for which you want to keep this here.
Hit
Um,
point.
I wouldn't mind doing the first one.
Yeah,
Alright,
me
first-
and Sleeps are driving, sailing, potato. So
But you can rest. You guys gonna have to switch
yeah, we
back and
switch it.
forth.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. All right, gotcha. So if we would go ahead, roll the additional HP you have, it would be one extra hit dice that you can roll,
Okay,
and then add to your total hit points.
Mine is 1d8.
Edit character.
Level 8.
I would also
Mine is-
like to get your attention to a few
Oh,
things. Brighto,
8.
you will have a new feat of your class available at level 8.
Walk champ.
Gonna roll 1d8.
1d8.
Extra
And I
5
got
hit
5
points.
HP.
Give me something
Nice.
1d8 plus
So-
3.
good. Nice. Why the plus?
43. Okay.
Extra
My
5
God,
hit points plus your
ability.
constitution, but that is already added. Do not forget. So you just roll the dice and add the value of the dice. The constitution is added automatically. The constitution bonus. Say
Can
it
I
as
reroll?
a 1, I will allow you to reroll the 1, yes.
Oh my god, thank you.
Plus
I
8.
don't know!
I'm sorry, that's gonna have to be it. It seems that it was meant to be.
Oof.
So Torbjorn, you just add on the roll HP, just add 5. Do not add 8. It will add the
Oh,
constitution
okay,
automatically on the rolled
Yeah.
HP. I'm so sorry, Imna. I feel really bad.
I'm so squishy!
You get 1 extra hit point.
Mine is a 1d6, right?
I believe a sorcerer is a 1d6. So roll the
It didn't.
d6.
It didn't add, by the way.
It should. If you had
It has
constitution.
I had-
had.
I had 62. I rolled a 5, and now I have 67.
I have 30!
So
You
it's
added,
not
on the
adding.
you added plus 5 on the roll HP.
Yeah.
On the
It's-
roll
it
HP.
didn't.
Like,
Yeah, it didn't add.
Yeah.
It didn't add the plus 3.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
confirm that for you real quick.
It's not doing anything.
Oh yeah, it didn't add the plus 3 because you had already leveled up before. It's already added.
Yeah, you already
You had already
have leveled up.
taken the level, remember?
No, but I already.
You
Wait,
take
when you take
the
the
level-
level.
when you take the level-
No,
the
wait.
Constitution.
At level 7, I had 62 HP.
You
Okay.
didn't.
It's
I
not leveling
did.
up for me either.
Look at roll 20. Look at roll 20. That's the still level 7 Torbjorn.
Yeah,
It's
because
I had
not.
you know what-
62. It is.
You know what happened? You know what happened is because when you leveled first and then did the level back, it must have bugged out. But
Same for me.
if it didn't add up, you're gonna have to add it manually then. But however,
What
when
do
you
I check then?
whenever you, it's your constitution bonus, your constitution modifier.
You can just make the math. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just-
I'm
how
making
much
it
do
plus
you
have
2.
rolled?
I had
now.
62.
So-
I
No,
rolled
how much
8.
do
No,
you
no,
have
rolled on the rolled
Right
HP.
now.
On the rolled hit points. What does it say
How
there?
many?
I had minus 3, so it was
Just go look.
38. Now it's 43.
All right, let me do this real quick.
How do you have 43? I have 41. Huh?
Let me go here really
Huh?
quick. It's the roll, not
rolls.
the constitution.
Oh.
It's the roll.
Yeah.
Let me. Okay, so 43 year plus 24 from your constitution from all of the levels. Now you should add the 5, right?
It is.
You just add the 5 now,
Yeah.
right? Add the 5. If you had 43 HP rolled, you get plus 24 from your constitution, and now you add the 5 that you rolled.
You had or you have right now?
No, I have right now.
Either way, it's
Okay.
fine. Just add the 5. Fuck it, whatever.
We'll check it.
I
Where
added
is it?
the 1
Yeah.
plus 2, so it did 38 plus 3, 41. That was it.
Okay,
That was my
got
math.
it. Whatever. It's
Okay.
It's not too big of a deal.
Yeah,
I
we
should
we'll,
add
we'll,
the-
we'll
what?
check it after. That's
You
good.
you just add to Eclipse what you rolled, and the Constitution is automatically added every time you level up. So on the rolled hit points, you put the number that you just rolled. You add it. You just add it to what's there. All right. So as you are taking watch, Brighto, I'm gonna have you roll a quick perception check for me.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
Which was the score I needed to increase to get the increase in potato?
All right. So
Was based on.
if you look at your character, I can explain this
Yeah.
for you guys to understand. So if you look at your character, whenever there is a uneven number, nothing happens. But when you reach an even number on your ability scores, it adds a +1 to that. So right now you have
It's on
you have a
dexterity.
17 dexterity. If you get to 18,
Yeah.
you get a +4. And
Okay,
then
so
the same happens for
oh.
your charisma. If
Charisma,
you're at
there we go,
17,
thank
if you add +1, you get to +4. So you're at 18 charisma.
Okay, that was it. Thank you very much.
All right. So, moving on. Brighto, looking up at the skyline, you see the darkness continues to expand very slowly. And now you are able to judge by the direction of where the trail that you barely see up in the sky, but with a roll so high, you can sort of judge. It is heading sort of northwest. However, it seems to be turning towards the west from where you are right now, which is you are curving to Vasa because the port would lead you directly to June. So you are right now doing this to curve through the island of Barl and go into Welly. So you notice that it's now turning towards the western direction. But nonetheless, this cloud of doom just begins expanding and expanding up in the sky. Who do you wake up for your next watch? Or for the next watch?
I'm gonna wake up Torbjorn.
Alright. Torbjorn, you would be sleeping sort of on the deck, right? Like leaning up somewhere, or do you want to go under? You'd be sleeping on the deck. Alright, you wake up Torbjorn.
Hey.
Yeah, Brido.
Hey.
You wanna take a watch just so I can sleep a bit?
Sure.
How you feeling, man?
Angrier than usual, but I'm okay.
Even more?
Yeah.
Look,
just a lot
different.
to take in. Yeah, I feel different. I don't feel the need to protect everything that I see. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
just don't forget everything that we've been through.
Nah, I won't. It's just that
I'm okay with not having you protecting me, but I'm not okay with having you against me.
no, I won't. This
keep an
has
eye.
pretty much, this has pretty much become my family. So I won't attack you guys for anything. It's just
As you say that, I'll just look at the stars and
No stars.
I don't see no stars there, but I'll just look and
yeah.
I still have a father there, but
I think it's just that my past has caught up to me, and it will take some time for me to calm down again. But it's a lot of different emotions. Seem that some of the training, I think it's all messed up.
it's fully understandable. I'm just making sure that we're still on the same page.
Yeah, we are. I just need to try and find some way of calming myself down.
And we are here to help you.
So, one thing,
Yeah.
I know that Eclipse is a long friend of yours, a long-time friend of yours, and I really do want to get along with him, but he has some sort of special power to getting
It's
under my
way
nerve.
too fucking hard with this fucking
Yeah,
the silver state. It's too
yeah.
hard.
Just
yeah.
I'll try to control myself, but
I know what you're feeling, and
just next time if you see something, just I don't know, just try to intervene, or
dude,
I'll
it's not like I don't want to. It's like I can't. You see him. He's just a bitch. I can't do much about it.
I know it's sometimes it's stronger than him, but
Yeah.
this
I
past
just
couple of
need to
days
find
have
out
this
how
past
to
couple.
bring him back.
Okay, it's just that I might be getting.
I know. I don't blame you, but
Yeah, I'll try not to.
not like I can blame him too. You've seen him. You've seen him in his bright side, and
Yeah, I miss that
yeah,
part of him, but
I wish he could be just like that all the time.
sure, he can be however he wants to be. It's just that we all have been through some strong, stressful times, and him knowing or him, it's hard. So
Yeah.
that's all. If you see something, if you look at my face when he's
I'll
trying to
do
get
my
me,
best. Don't worry.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, just making sure. And I'll put a hand on the shoulder, and I'll pass by him, and I'll just
Go rest.
lay on the ground to rest. Yeah.
Gotcha. Torbjorn, during your watch, keeping a close watch on the ship and making sure you're going the right direction, roll a perception check for me, and if there's anything you wish to accomplish, tell me.
Perception check.
Yes. See what you spawn out in the night.
16.
And
Looking up at the sky, you yourself have an understanding of what is going on. Something that the others would never comprehend. The spell that is being spread out around this place is something that feeds on emotion. It's something that feeds on your deepest, darkest fears. It is something that, if it is not controlled, if it is a simple mind that gets affected by this trick, you can understand how it can consume them from what you've been through. You can understand that that very shadow, that very cloud of darkness that now surrounds this place and is beginning to spread is a lot similar to what you went through in your head during this whole time. But it is stronger and more violent and has no wish of doing anything else but cause chaos and destruction. Whilst in your head you can control it, because looking at it and staring at it to you has literally no effect. You can understand, as you seem to be shielded by something, you can understand why this thing can be dangerous to everyone. Alright. So, other than that, is there anything that you wish to do?
I want to go to the mast, like to the top, like to the lookout.
Yeah. You climb up?
And I want to try to meditate.
Alright. As you close your eyes and begin to focus, blackness is around your brain.
I knew it.
But there's nothing else. You cannot center yourself. You don't even feel the need. You just did this to confirm that you don't need it anymore. It's not time for thinking. It's time for acting for Torbjorn.
As I stand up and I just close my eyes, I hold the spear, I take a bow, and I just think that, and Thurman just thinks that if this has any way reaching you, Shojin, I am deeply sorry that I cannot no longer follow your teachings.
All right. You say that. There's no response. So, who do you wake up for the next watch?
Said.
Go ahead.
I climb down. I slowly poke Sade. Hey, Sade. I think it's your time to check.
What's up? Okay. Thank you. You feeling okay? Anything I should know?
No,
Smooth
yeah, I'm feeling better than I was. I got some. I think my mind is set to something.
I don't have any more healing potions.
Oh, you can have mine.
No. I'm just
And I give
letting you
her.
know.
No,
Oh.
I just give her
Oh.
my
Oh.
potion of healing
That
later.
was not the point, but okay, thank you very much. Okay. Have the rest and I go.
Alright, Sade, roll a perception check for me really quick.
I just got a potion. Okay.
Yes.
I just rolled like shit.
Sade, as you're looking out into the sea and forward,
I'm just bored with life.
a voice very familiar to you creeps into your head. A voice you had not heard in a while.
Oh, fuck him! Yeah, no.
Hello there. How are you doing, my little fox?
Your little what?
It's been a while.
The fuck have you been?
I've been here.
Uh-huh. Sure.
You wanted me to speak when you had someone else in your mind?
Then it seems like everyone knows about you, so yeah.
Well, why would I reveal what I know? Knowing about me is different from knowing what I know.
It wouldn't be. It depends on what you would say.
You only asked questions I couldn't answer, Sade.
But useless.
Am I really?
You kinda did nothing, so yes, you were.
I am what's keeping you from turning to stone.
That was how many days ago?
Long time. If you
Yeah.
want me to leave you, I'll leave. But you'll turn to stone.
Why?
Because I am what's keeping away the magic of the Visayashai Ray from coming into your core and into your soul. So until you find a way to take it off of you, I am not so useless.
This
So
was never
there's a
discussed.
shadow dragon, huh?
This was never even discussed. This was like when you first made contract with me. What
I'm
the
a scorpion. I sting, and my poison causes people to think I'm saying the truth. I'm a demon, Sade. A demon. Did you expect me to not take a little for myself? And trust me, I am taking very little because you have done nothing for me for a while.
Same. I literally did two things for you.
I just told you, I am keeping you from turning to stone. I am constantly doing something for you, Sade. Other than that, I'm giving you power. Power that you have been using a lot. You like the way I see, don't you, Sade? You use my eyes all the time.
Not really all the time, since it doesn't really work in the dark.
It does, it just didn't work where you were.
Mm-hmm. So, I can look for your stuff missing. Nah. But as you said, so there's, a loose dragon. So
Yeah, that is very
need
dangerous.
we need to take care of him first before I can help you out.
Yeah, maybe our goals will mesh together at some point.
What?
Yeah, a dragon. There's a certain Messiah Shirei that enjoys dragons a lot. When the time comes, we'll talk about him. Or her. Now, I just wanted to let you know, you were never alone. I was just watching. Sometimes, watching feels better.
No, I could have just sent. I should have just sold your soul back there.
You could have tried. Maybe it would have worked, maybe not. But think a little bit with me, Sade. If I am the one keeping you from turning to stone, if I have momentarily freed you from that spell, the bindings it has on you, if you sold part of my soul, maybe a finger of yours will turn to stone. Maybe a tail. Maybe your legs. Who knows? But you know just how I am, Sade. You're the same. You always want to take a little extra. And so do I. Remember, I am with you. But I am a demon. And demons are capricious by nature. So if at any point your question doesn't sit well with me, or whatever you ask of me doesn't sit well, I'll just not answer. But on the other hand, the powers I have given you are powers that I have given you. So, those I cannot take away whenever I want. A deal was in fact made. But in whatever way that I can help, at certain points, even if it is with my knowledge, ask away.
I didn't make the question, so.
I know
About-
you asked in the past.
Yeah, I asked about the shadows, I asked about the dragon. You still didn't tell me if you were helping about the dragon. You just said, oh, maybe there's someone there that's going to fuse with it.
What do you want to know about the dragon?
Should we be looking for spears?
Ah, yes. Yeah, that was a whole deal. That happened a long time ago.
It was.
That was after I was sealed. But someone was sadistic enough to make me watch the whole thing while they saw Ionia die in front of their eyes and did nothing. It was sealed away by mortals. A member of each of the orders. The spears helped them defeat him, but they had to stick them to him. It was a hard task. Doomral is meant to end the world. He's not meant to just burn here or there. But I'll tell you, in order to summon him at full force, you need 4 people, and there was only one, which is what is working in your favor right now. So no, you are not facing a full force Doomral, but you are still facing someone or something a lot stronger than you are. Hell, maybe a lot stronger than what I am. If I am to remain sealed. Which suits me for now.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, I guess. We're keeping me not stone and actually answering.
Do not worry.
Someone-
I'm here for you. We're friends.
Question, so my mind is not tainted or something at the moment?
Well, no, you had a strong shadow being within your head. That clever little shit implanted it in the crystal, and when it exploded, both you and your friend got hit by it. It's funny because your other friend, the one who serves as a lantern, it also affected him while you were already inside. It was really quite pathetic.
Didn't you, like, cleanse it? Something? It would have saved so many, troublesome moments.
I mean, I really don't
We are
have
friends.
access to do that to you. It is a physical thing. It's not something that just lingers on your mind. It is an actual creature. Which, well, its dead body is now somewhere lodged in your skull. That might be a problem in the future. You might want to get that taken care of at some point.
How do you take care of that?
Well, your friend, the Lantern one, has spells that could have gotten rid of it since the very beginning.
Good to know.
Yeah.
They don't know that. Shut up.
Now I know. Now I know. Good to know. Okay, can you, since you're watching everything, if you see something that, helps us in our mission, which in this case will help me have more time to help you, can you, heads up me?
Well, Sade, I see through your eyes. Whatever you see, I see. And whenever you turn on my ability, I see better. But if you don't spot it, I certainly won't. Also, as you know, my attention is not always directed towards you.
Yeah, there's more.
I hope you understand that. But it was nice talking to you. You haven't talked in a bit.
We haven't talked in a bit.
But I thought I left you on scene. So
Yeah.
you must have gotten that feeling that I was paying attention. Just momentarily choosing to not answer.
I momentarily chose to block you too.
Well, we play hard to get. What can we say?
Yes, we do.
Well, enjoy your rest. I will take my leave.
Yeah.
Be well, Sade. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, keep that curse out. Thank you.
All right. Even finally, he's back. So, say there's only one element of the team left to wake up.
You can pin them. I wake up.
All right, go ahead and wake him up.
Can you check Discord DM?
Yes, I can.
It's your turn.
Is it day or night, by the way?
It is night still, and as you wake up, you begin entering the mist of Welly that you are very familiar with.
We're almost there.
Why did you wake me?
Because it's your turn.
Because it's your turn. Okay.
Shocked.
All right.
Okay, then I just
How the
move
turns
past
work.
her. Yeah, just move past her and go to the.
To try to.
We saw nothing. Carry on.
All right, so Eclipse, are you keeping watch? Are you reading your book? What are you doing?
To be honest, I should keep watch, so I will.
You're gonna keep watch. All right, roll perception check. You could have gotten some time.
It's 2 hours from the book, dude.
You could have gotten.
Read that book. You read and you watch. You
Or
read and you
probably
watch.
4 if you got the ring from the guy. Imagine speed reading.
That would have doubled your reading speed.
True.
It would have also halved your life, but all is good.
So, are you keeping watch? Yeah, you are. You rolled the perception. All right. So, looking out into the mist now, because you cannot see jack shit. It's just mist from Welly that usually guides the ships to wreck. You begin to see hints of a woman, sort of like semi-translucent, just floating alongside your boat and jumping up and down on both sides of the boat in the water. And you recognize this to be the spirit of Ionia, which had shown itself to you guys a few times when you were sailing. And it is guiding you towards Welly. And then just as you are sort of mesmerized by its vision, you hear just behind your ear, "Hello there." And as you look back and you think you see Karob cells, because who else can it be? You hear a male voice. And behind you, you see a man. Long hair. Long blue hair. With an arm that seems reddish in nature and almost armored. And a giant scythe on his back.
Kane?
And he sort of goes ahead and tells you, "So, hi. I know that we don't know each other, but I just wanted to tell you something. We're keeping watch. The real order is keeping watch. For now, you're in the clear. It doesn't seem like you've done anything that we wouldn't have done. After all, we killed the other guy.
Oh.
He is hurt. Very hurt. You might want to get to him as soon as you can."
Okay.
Other than that, there's not much that I want to tell you. I don't even
How
know who
about
you
your
are.
name?
That doesn't matter at all. I'm just here because my master said that I needed to deliver the message, but I hate it here. There's water, there's fog, and there's good people. So, I'm just going to take this moment and leave. Just know we're watching you. And whenever the time comes, you can count on our help. And Shadow takes over him and he vanishes from the place he is at. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Okay. Okay.
Well, that's new.
Okay.
The beach.
All
So
right.
they are the real what now?
The Order of
Order.
Shadows. Is
Yeah.
the good guys exist. They just are in the shadows.
All right. So, a lot of things today to happen. You guys lost a little bit of your lives. You guys got some cool information about how to defeat Doomral. You have met a new character. And
We killed 2 characters and
yeah, there's people dying.
and
Grim situation.
As always. As always.
As always.
part of our daily.
Anyway, great job everyone today, and thank you to everyone that was watching. Really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. But it is time to go. And in the next episode, the BDC will begin dealing with Doomral, I guess.
I guess.
Yay.
We'll be
Alright.
hunting for spears before.
By the way, after the long rest, did the mummy shit went out, or is it
Still there.
So my max is -5, right?
Aye aye, Captain.
I need to deal 5 damage to myself. Okay.
Alright.
You can put on the misc.
So, I hope you guys have a wonderful night and you sleep well, and I hope you have a wonderful week. From us here and from the BDC, this is everything. Thank you very much for enjoying and for watching here. Remember, we have YouTube channels, social media links and shit that is all down below, be it in the Twitch channel or the YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. So go say hi to all of us. We're very friendly people. Don't send dick pics though, it's weird. So yeah, we will see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.